Hello, my name is Cyriel and I'm very happy to be here again at the PK Education Creativity. That's my domain, and I would like to share and even let you experience the power of a yes and attitude. I'm Cyriel, I'm working in a network. That network is called New Shoes Today. We're not selling shoes, but we're working in the domain of creation, innovation and change. And for the last 10 years, I've been busy with creativity and innovation, so I would like to share something with you. Let's start. This is Mr. Ox, Mr. Bart Ox. And Mr. Bart Ox has learned that in life you have to follow some rules. You have to eat with knife and fork. You have to listen to your parents. You have to, when you cross the street, look left, look right. You have to study hard. You have to go to parties. You have to wear a red t-shirt because that's cool. You have to dance with girls. Girls are very funny. Girls can be stupid. Girls can be very complicated. You have to sit in traffic jams. You have to work hard. You have to listen to your boss. But at one moment, Mr. Box discovers that you can also break to those boxes. Because what he discovered is that he was the biggest producer of boxes. And all of us, we are a bit the same like Mr. Bart Ox, because we have our own boxes. Some are difficult to break, some are a little bit harder to break, but there is a light at the end of the box tunnel. A lot of times I get questions from, okay, but Cyriel, how can you break through those boxes? What can you do? And one advice that I have is we have to postpone our judgment. We adults, we have a tendency to judge on everything. Everything new that happens, we have a judgment ready. And it's a little bit like this cartoon. What you see is Mother Chicken has had her egg, she knows it, it's comfortable, but at one moment a little chick comes out. First thing what she's saying is, "No, look what you've done!" Immediately judgment. And we as human beings, we do exactly the same. And we are very creative in it. Because what do we have? We have ID killers. Probably you will recognize some of them on this page. And you will find a beer coaster during the break with some tips to break those patterns. But I promise some interaction. So what I'm going to ask you is to form pairs in groups of 2. So with your neighbor, form pairs. Yes? And the question is, you are going to have a drink together. But one person is going to start with, "Yes, but I will have a headache," and then the other person, "Yes, but I have a lot of work to do tomorrow." So 20 seconds, "Yes, but let's have a drink together." 20 seconds starting now. Okay, you may stop now. You may stop with the "yes, but." It already costed me 10 seconds. You feel that still giving the ID killers is still okay, but after a while you get bored and you think, you know what, have your own drink. So we're going to change it. We're going to change one word, and this time in the same pair, we're going to say "yes and." You're going on a holiday together, and now the other person starts and says, "Let's go to Belgium." And then the other person has to answer with, "Yes, and while we are in Belgium, we do this and this." 20 seconds, "Yes, and go on a holiday." Start now. Okay, good. You may stop again. What I see is a lot of smiling faces, and probably some people are thinking, "Can we go? Can we go?" This is the power of yes and. Just in 20 seconds, you've experienced it yourself. And the best thing, I've now been working 10 years in creativity, the best thing what I can say, I call it the 3-minute rule. When you are in a meeting and you need some ideas, go 3 minutes for yes and. No, yes, but. And I will guarantee you that you will double the number of ideas. A last challenge for you. If I would give you an extra pair of eyes, you would get an extra pair of eyes. Where would you put them? Yeah, what I normally get, and I already see some people, most people will put them on the back of their heads. That's what the adults say. If you ask this question to children, 80% is not saying on the back of their head, but on their fingers. Because then I can look in all directions. I can even look around the corner. But there was one girl, and she was even more creative. She said, I'm not going to put the eyes on my fingers, but I put them under my feet. Why? Then I can use them as roller skates. This is what I think that creativity is. Breaking boxes, going further. And if you go with this yes and attitude, I'm quite sure that you can break a lot of boxes. Next to the yes and, you need one more thing, and that's passion. When you are passionate, you can break all the boxes that you want. I wish you a very passionate beer break. That's also a very good creative method, and I thank you.